Hi, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a granny square. And this is the granny square I'm going to be showing you how to make. And it's not too difficult. All you need is some yarn. I've got worsted weight, which is number 4 here in weight. That'll be marked on the label. But you can use whatever weight you want. I think this, or even a bit heavier, would be easier to do because it'll be easier to grab hold on and see what you're doing. But if you have something else kicking around, try that as well. And then I'm using a size 5.5 hook for that, but really just check the label of whatever yarn you have and it should tell you the hook size they recommend. If you go up like half a size or down half size, it's not going to make a big difference for doing squares with, because of the fact that it's not a garment. Like, you just might need more or less depending on the project you're doing, but it's not going to be a problem for like a size the way it would be if you were doing a hat or a sweater. So this is a great project for beginners, and we're going to get started right now. The first thing we need to do is make a slip knot. And so to do that, put the yarn through those 2 fingers with the cut end in your palm. Then you're going to take the yarn that's connected and come over the top and lay it over top. And then this yarn, the cut end, goes folded over the top of your finger, and then take the loop from behind and pull it over the other one, and then just pull it tight. Then you want to take your hook and put it in through that loop, and then just pull on the end that's cut, and that's your slip knot. The first thing we need to do is chain 5. And to chain, you put the yarn across the hook, and then I turn my hook slightly sideways. I'm kind of holding on at the base of that first knot and pull through the loop, and that's chain 1. And we're going to do that again. So again, I'm still holding down at that knot so it doesn't spin, and I cross the hook and I pull through the loop. Okay, so that's chain 2. And again, we're going to do that again, across and through, across and through. That's number 4. Across the hook and pull through. That's number 5. Now that we've got our 5 chains done, hopefully they're not too tight, but for the first one sometimes they can. And if you have trouble with this next part, just take those chains, the first 5 chains out, and try to do them a little bit looser so don't pull quite as hard when you pull through. But here you want to go back to where that first chain was that you did, and just push your hook through the hole. And then you're going to do a single crochet. So you're going to cross the hook and pull through both of those loops. Now I did it kind of separate there so you could see that it was 2, but you can pull through them both at the same time. So on that one, I tend to kind of pull it tighter and to make sure it's snug so that it will hold that loop together. And I hope you can see, but there's a little tiny hole in the middle there. Maybe if I put this ball underneath, you can see there's a hole in the center, and so that's what you're looking for, and that's the hole that you're going to do this, that you're going to need later on. So for this next part, we're going to chain 3. So again, that's across the hook and through the loop, across the hook and pull through the loop, and across the hook and pull through the loop. And I tend to turn my hook slightly to the side like that when I'm pulling down so that it pulls through the loop easier. So this is the part where we need that center hole. So we're going to cross our hook, and this is a start of a double or a treble in the UK. And so you go across, and then you're looking for that hole, and you're going to put your hook through the hole. Now that tail end there, if you can remember to do this, but if you're a beginner, don't worry, you can weave it in after. I struggled with that to start with, but I now got the hang of it. So you want to just have that looped over like that. That's fine. But you don't want to catch it in what you do. So just be wary of it, or just push it right out of the way and don't worry about it. So, okay, now you're going to take, so you've got two hooks, or two loops and your overall big circle on your thing, on your hook, and you're going to cross your hook again and come up through that center hole, and now you've got 3 loops on your crochet hook. So you're going to cross it again with the yarn, and then you're going to pull through 2 of those loops, leaving 2 on the hook, and then you're going to cross again and pull through those last 2 loops, leaving 1 on the hook. So as you can see, it's kind of, you've got 2 posts now. Hopefully you can see that. Two things side by side. And to finish this first little square, you're going to cross the yarn again across the hook. You're going to go through that same hole in the center of your circle. Then you're going to cross your hook again and pull up through the circle so that you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to cross your hook with the yarn, and you're going to pull through 2 loops, and then you're going to pull through 2 again, and that creates your first little part of your granny square. Then you're going to chain 3. So you're going to go across the hook. Sorry, my hook keeps getting turned. I'm sitting at a weird angle. You're going to go across your hook and pull through, across the hook and pull through, across the hook and pull through. And that's your chain 3. Sorry, my yarn's sliding all over the place. You've got chain 3 done, and so this is what it should look like. And now you're going to start the next little square. So you're going to cross your hook, and now you're going to go through that hole in the center again. You're going to cross the hook again and pull up through the center, and then you cross your hook, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, and then cross again and pull through the final 2, leaving 1 loop on the hook. And you may need to kind of pull them around, so that, because what you're aiming for is to have you're going to have a square, so you're going to need 3 on each side of this square, 3 of these. So that counts as 1. Then, so again, we're going to do the next double crochet, and for that you cross the hook. Sorry, I've got my hand in the way. You cross your hook, you go through that center hole, you cross your hook again, and then you pull it up so that there's 3 loops on your hook. You then cross and pull through the first 2, and then cross and pull through the last 2. And now you have 2 posts in that section. And again, I'm just pulling it tighter as I go along, but okay, so for the final post in that section, you are going to cross the yarn across the hook, go through that center hole, then you're going to cross your hook again and pull up so that that loop is on the hook, and you now have 3 loops on the hook. So you're going to cross and pull through 2, and then cross and pull through 2. And then you've got their next section done. And so again, we're going to chain 3, and so that is across and pull through, across and pull through, and across and pull through. And you may notice me grabbing up here, and it's just, this first little bit is definitely the hardest, and it's to stop it spinning all over on my hook. And so that just is something that takes sometimes a bit of getting used to, but I'm sorry if my hands are in the way. I'm trying to keep them free, but you do probably want to be holding it more up at the base to keep it stable. The next part, we're going back into making a double crochet, a little group of 3 again. So you're going to cross the hook, go for that hole, cross the hook again, and pull up, and you've got 3 on the hook. So you're going to go across and pull through, and then you're going to go across and pull through the last 2. And now you've got your post again, your first post. Then you're going to go across and in and across and up. And then you're going to go across and pull through 2 and across and pull through 2. And for the final post, you're going to go across that hook and in through the center, across your hook and pull up. And so you should have 3 again on the hook, across, pull through the first 2, across, pull through the last 2. And there you're 3/4 of the way done that first round. So you're going to chain 3 again. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to cross and put through that center hoop, and then you're going to pull that up, and you're going to cross and pull through 2, cross and pull through 2, and then that's your first post of the final one done. Then you're going to cross, go through, pull up, cross your yarn across your hook, pull through the first 2, pull through the last 2. Okay, and you may have to squidge it around a bit to make room for the last stitch. And for that, we are going to cross the yarn on the hook, go for that center hole one more time, yarn over the hook, and then pull up through that center so that you've got the 3 loops on the hook for this one more time. And you're going to cross your yarn and pull through the first 2. You're going to cross the yarn again and pull through those last 2. So you still just have that 1 loop on your hook, and then you're going to chain 3 again. So you cross the yarn and pull through that loop, cross the yarn and pull through, cross the yarn and pull through. And so that's your chain 3. And then to join it back up here to get your first square, you're going to want to try to count the 3 stitches from that first chain 3 we made. And so you're going to count 1, 2, 3. And to join, you want to go through that hole there. And sometimes it can be a bit hard to get, and you might have to fiddle a bit, but you can get it. And then you're going to want to cross the yarn across the hook and pull through that one and then that second one as well to join them together. And so that is round 1 of a granny square. To start round 2, you're actually going to want to chain 4, because wherever you're starting on this right side of this group of 3, you're going to need to chain 4. So you're going to go across and pull through the loop, yarn across, pull through the loop, yarn across, pull through the loop, yarn across, pull through the loop. And that's your 4. You're going to start doing your double. You're going to cross the yarn across the hook. You're going to put it through this corner hole here, and then you're going to cross the yarn across the hook, pull it up through that hole, and this will spin on you up here this first time. See how it tried to go around like that? It'll do that. You just have to push it down and hold it with your index finger across the back is what I find to be the most helpful. And then you're going to want to cross the yarn across the hook, and just like before, pull through those first 2 and then cross and pull through the last 2. And then I always pull it over at that very start to make sure I give myself room. Okay, so for the next one, you cross through that same hole, across, come up, so you've got the 3 loops on your hook. Then you cross the yarn, pull through 2 of the loops, cross the yarn, pull through the last 2. For this final part of this one, you're going to want to cross the hook, go into the hole, cross the hook again, pull up so that you've got the 3 on the hook, cross, pull through 2, so you've got 2 left on the hook, and cross and pull through 2 again. And then you've got 3 posts, and your first little square of this round 2 is done. So since we're now at a corner again, and we're going to have to make a turn so that we can continue, you need to chain 3. So you're going to cross and pull through, cross and pull through, cross and pull through, just like we've done before. And then you're going to turn your motif if you choose, or your yarn. I'm going to turn my motif because of, camera and all that. And then you are going to do a double again. So you cross the hook with your yarn, you go through that hole, you cross the hook again, and you pull up through. Then you're going to cross the hook again, pull through 2 loops, cross and pull through the last 2. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Cross and then go through the hole, cross with your yarn, pull up through the hole. Then you're going to cross with the yarn, pull through 2, cross again with the yarn, and pull through those final 2. And then for this last part of this one little square, we're going to cross the yarn, go through the hole, cross, pull up through the hole. You have 3 on your hook, cross, pull through 2, cross, and pull through 2. Okay, and now since we don't have a corner this time, we actually just need to chain 1 to get to the next little hole that we can crochet into. So I've chained 1 there, which was by going across and pulling through the loop. And so now we're going to start our next little group of doubles. So we're going to cross and through the hole, cross, pull up, cross, pull through 2, cross, pull through 2. And we're going to do that twice more here on this corner before we turn. So across, through the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2 loops, across, pull through the last 2. Okay, and then I'm just moving my work over to have room for that last one. And so across, through the hole, across, pull up, count 3 on the hook, we're all good. Across with the yarn, pull through 2, across with the yarn, pull through 2. And there we're at a corner again and ready to turn. So you're going to want to chain 3. So across and pull through, across and pull through, across and pull through. So, and now we're just starting our next trio of doubles. So we're going to cross the yarn across the hook, through the hole, across the hook, up, so that there's 3 loops on the hook, across and pull through, across and pull through 2 again. And we're going to do that twice more to have our little group of 3. So across the hook, in through the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through the final 2. And one more time, across and in through the hole, across and pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And now, since again we're at one of those middle parts again where we're not turning, we just want to chain 1. So across, pull through the hole. Okay, so then for the next one, we're just doing another trio of doubles. So we're going to go across the hook, in through the hole, across that hook and pull up through the hole. Then we're going to go across the hook, pull through 2, across the hook, and pull through 2. And twice more. Across, in the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And one more time, across the hook, in through the hole, across the hook, pull up through the hole, across the hook, pull through 2 loops, across the hook, oh, pull through the last 2. My yarn just went flying there. And now we're at a corner again, so you're going to want to be chaining 3. So to chain 3, it is across the hook and pull through, across the hook and pull through, across the hook and pull through. And we're turning that corner. So now another trio of doubles. So across the hook, through the hole, and pull up, across the hook, pull through 2, across the hook, and pull through 2, and then 2 more to go on this little group of triples. So across the hook, in through the hole, across the hook, pull up through the hole, across the hook, pull through 2 loops, across the hook, pull through the final 2 loops. And one more time, across the hook, into the hole, across the hook, pull up through the hole, across the hook, pull through 2, across the hook, pull through 2. And then we've got that little grouping done again. So we're just going to want to chain 1 to get to the next group since we're in the middle of a row. And so again, since we're starting our next trio of doubles, across the hook, through that hole, across the hook, pull up, across the hook, pull through 2, across the hook, pull through 2. And again, we're wanting to do that 2 more times to be done with that little section. So we want to go across and in, across and up, across, pull through 2 loops on the hook, and then across and pull through the last 2. Okay, so for our final post in that group, we want to across and in, across and up. So now we've got those three loops, and across and pull through, and across and pull through. And so that's so far what we're looking at. And again, we're at a corner, our final corner in this round 2. So we need to chain 3. So to do that again, it's across and pull through, across and pull through, across and pull through. Then you're going to want again to turn your motif if you so choose, and then across the hook, through the hole, across the hook, pull up, and across the hook, pull through 2, and across the hook and pull through 2. And now if you notice this time, as we're coming to the end here, there's kind of this freestanding post here, or this one that we've done our chain for to get to the beginning of that next round. So because that will look like, that'll be the 3rd post in our set, so we only need to do 2 doubles into this hole. We're going to cross the hook, go into the hole, go across the hook, and pull up. So we've got those 3 loops one more time, and then we're going to go across the hook and pull through 2, and then across and pull through 2. And see what I mean when I say that it'll look like a full square there when we join? So that's what we're going to do. And so you want to count up 3 again in your stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and then you want to go through that hole, and you'll have I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but here you'll have like 2, it kind of look like a V on the across the top there. You want to just go through that hole there, cross, you want to cross the yarn and pull through, and then you just want to pull it through that last hook that's on the hook as well, the last loop that's on the hook as well. And so there we go, we have our round 2 completed. Now we're ready to start round 3. So to do that, we're going to start with chaining 3 so that we're going to be able to go into this hole right here. So across, pull through, across, pull through, across, and pull through. And then that's going to be their first one in that group of 3. So then we're going to go across the hook and into the hole, across the hook, up through the hole, And then again, that one's going to twist for that first time, and that's okay. Just keep your finger to hold it in place. Across the hook, pull through 2 loops, across the hook, and pull through the last 2. And then one more time, you're going to go across and in through the center, across and up, across, pull through 2, across, and pull through 2. Now again, since we're in the center of a side, we're going to chain 1 to get to the next hole. So chain 1 and across and through the hole, across, pull up. So we've got 3 on the hook, across, pull through 2, and across and pull through 2. And we're going to do that twice more in this corner. So across and pull through, across, go through the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And so then across, hole, across, pull through the hole, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. So that is the first part of that corner. So to get to around the corner, we're going to chain 3. So across, pull through, across, pull through, across, pull through, and then we're going to start with our double crochet for going into this side right here. So you want to go across, in through the hole, across, up through the hole. You've got 3 loops, across, and pull through 2, across, and pull through 2. And then I'm just going to push that to the side down at the bottom here so that I have room for the next 2 doubles. So across the hook, in through the hole, across the hook, up through the hole. You've got 3 loops on your hook. You want to go across and pull through 2, and then across and pull through 2, leaving that 1 on your hook. Then one more time, across, into the hole, across, up through the hole. Then you want to go across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And again, this is a longer side, so we're going to chain 1 to get to this next hole. So across, pull through, and there's your chain 1. And now we're going to start with our trio of double crochets again. So you're going to go across and go in through the hole, and across, and up through the hole, and across, and pull through 2, and across, and pull through 2. And we're going to do that twice more. So across, in through the hole, across, pull up. You've got 3 on your hook, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. So that's, you've got 2 now. And so the last one is across the hook, through the hole, across the hook, up through the hole, across the hook, pull through 2, across the hook, and pull through 2. Okay, and again, since this is a longer side, we need to chain 1 to get to that corner hole again. And the corners are the only time you're chaining 3. And once you get this pattern down, you can actually make these squares as tiny or as big as you want. You just need to remember that every time you're at a corner, you're chaining 3, and every time you're along a side, you're just chaining 1 to get to the next hole. So we are going to chain 1 and then start our double crochet. So crossing the hook, in through the hole, across the hook, pull up, across the hook, pull through 2, across the hook, pull through 2. And look at that, already at the corner. So across, in through the hole, across, pull up. You've got 3, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. You're going to go across your hook, into the hole, across and up, across, pull through 2, across, and pull through 2. And that's your last of the 3 for that little section, and so we're going to chain 3 since we're at a corner. 1, 2, 3, and we're again going to start our trio of double crochets into this side right here. So across into the hole, and again these are going to spin, you just got to make sure you hang on to them. Across and pull up, across, pull through 2 loops, across, pull through 2. And so again, across into the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2 loops, across, pull through 2. So cross the hook, in through the hole, across the hook, and pull up, and then you're going to want to go across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And then again on these sides we're going to be chaining 1 to get to the next hole. So chain 1, go across, go into that hole, across and up, and you've got 3 on your hook, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2, and then we're just going to do that 2 more times. So across and in the hole, across, up through the hole, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2, across, down into the hole, across, up through the hole, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And that is then that next one done. So again, chain 1, and then we're going to start with a double crochet into that next hole. So across and into the hole, across, up through the hole, across, pull through 2 loops, across, pull through 2 loops, and across, into the hole, across, through the hole, across, pull through 2. Oh, and I pulled through 3, so if you ever do that, you just need to push your hook back, and there magically 2 appear again. And so that is fine, and you're not in any trouble. You now have 2, and you can keep going again. So then you want to cross and pull through 2. That was maybe a bit of a fortuitous accident, because I could show you what happened if you accidentally pull through 3, which isn't that uncommon. So you want to cross the hook in through the hole, across and pull up, across and pull through 2, across and pull through the last 2. And we're at that corner again, so we're going to chain 3 to get around it. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to start our trio of doubles. So across into the hole, across, through the hole, up through the hole, across, pull through 2 loops, across, pull through 2. 2 more to do. So across and in through the hole, across and up through the hole, and you have 3, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And then across, through the hole, across, up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And again, just like all the other sides, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to cross and go into the next hole, cross and pull up, so that we have those 3 hoops again, 3 loops. I don't know why I keep saying hoops. And then you're going to go across and pull through 2, and across and pull through 2. And doing that first post in any hole is always kind of the toughest it's going to get, really, I feel like. So some of that just takes a little bit of practice. So we're going to do 2 more. So we've got across into the hole, across and pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. Okay, so I just pulled those down to make room for the last one in that group. So you're going to go across and into the hole, across and pull through the hole, across, pull through 2 loops, across, pull through the last 2 loops. And again, since we're on that long side and we've got a group left to go, we're going to just chain 1, then we're going to go across and start the double. So across and into the hole, across, pull up through the hole. You've got those 3 on the hook once again, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2, and then I'm just going to pull them down to the base of that one to make sure there's the room for the next 2. So you're going to go across and in through the hole, across, and pull up through the hole, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And then one more time for that to finish that group of 3. So across, in through the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2. And again, we're at that corner, so we're going to chain 3. So to chain, remember, it's across and pull through 1, across and pull through, across and pull through, and that's 3. We're going to do our first double of the next group of 3. So across and into the hole, and again, that one's going to turn, so just keep your hands on it, and pull up, and so you've got the 3, and again, my fingers firmly on the back there, and my thumb to keep them from spinning. You want to cross and pull through 2, cross, and pull through 2. And again, I'm just going to pull that to the base to make room for my next 2, and across, and in through the hole, across, pull up, across, pull through 2, across, pull through 2, and we've got one more left in this group of 3, and we're done round 3. So across, and in through the hole, across that hook from behind, and pull up, across, and pull through 2, across, and pull through 2. And there we are, and to get to that first group of 3 we did, we're going to chain 1, because that one we started in the hole, so we didn't have to like chain the 4 to get there. So we're just going to again count up 3. So 1, 2, 3, go through that hole, go across, and pull through both. And you might need to do those last ones one at a time, but I showed you that on the other 2 rounds, and I wanted to show you that you could actually pull through both at the same time on that one. So there we have 3 rounds of a granny square. And I'm going to stop there, but if you wanted to add a round 4, because again, you're on a one where you've got to get to this first one, you're going to chain 3, and then add the 1 extra, like you were going across, and then you're just going to start in with your group of 3 there, and again remembering at the corners that you want to chain 3 to get around, but only chain 1 when you're working into these other, only getting to these other ones, so only chaining 3 at the corners to turn. And you can continue doing that for the whole blanket if you want, but I like to make squares about this size, or maybe with 1 extra round. But I'm just going to show you that because I think this video has already been very long, but I will show you how to finish it off. So from where you ended there on that round where you pulled those through, to finish it, you're going to want to cross and pull through 1, and then I pull quite tightly to secure it, and that pulls it quite tight there. And then you're going to want to get your scissors, and I'm going to give myself quite a long tail here because for sewing back in at the end, especially if you're not used to sewing at ends, it's easier if you have a longer one to get on the needle. So you're going to want to cut, and then I like to stick my finger in the loop and just pull that through, and then it's all tight and done, and it's not going anywhere. And there you have it. You've got your granny square. Make sure to like this if you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful to some of you. And I try to put out a video every week, so subscribe if you want to see more of this space here. I hope some of you found this helpful. And if you have run into any trouble, just leave any questions below and I'll do my best to try to answer them. If you do go ahead and make anything, please link me a place where you've put the pictures or whatever. I'd love to see them. I love looking at other people's projects and stuff, so link them and I'll for sure have a look. I hope you're having a great day. Bye!